Offense was going to come today for Florida State, but maybe they scored too many points. Is that possible? I think so. All right, so how about Florida State at home taking on hapless Delaware State? When your kickoffs go 30 yards, you're not a good team. So there you go. FSU goes right down the field. Jaquez Patrick runs it in untouched, first drive from 14 yards. Delaware State did drive it on their first drive, so they're going to try a field goal, right? Good idea. Not a good idea. It's blocked. Tavares McFadden will pick it up, and there he goes off the other way, all the way for a touchdown, 14-0 Garnet and goal. A little bit later, after the Hornets actually scored, Derwin James takes it away from his receiver and takes it back to the house. Touchdown, FSU. They were rolling 21-6, but you know what? They were just warming up on this Saturday afternoon. FSU had count them, 5 touchdowns in the second quarter, increasing their lead to 56-6. All the scores from within 5 yards, including James Blackman's third of the day to Auden Tate. 50-point lead at the half. That's right. Highlight of the second half. Let's put 10 minutes on the clock instead of 15 for the third and fourth quarters, and a Green touchdown run of 50 yards makes it 77-6. FSU with win number 4 in the season. Next up, the Gators.
Proud of our guys. We played a complete game, dominated the game, but we should have dominated the game, and we went out and played and did it. And there's something to that. And played it for 4 quarters. Even the guys, when the backups and everybody got in the game, they went in and played hard, executed the offense, did the right things, took the right steps.
So next up, Florida versus Florida State. Let's bring in Dan Hicken now as the Gators and Noles get ready to do battle in perhaps the most meaningless game this rivalry has ever seen.
Stuart, in my lifetime, never has Florida and Florida State both had losing records and played one another. You have to go all the way back to 1959 to find the last time that occurred. But that's what's going to happen 1 week from today when the Noles and the Gators get ready to do battle. But there's still something at stake here for FSU. Let's be honest here. Now, for FSU, winners today, they scored 77 points, obviously. They want to get to a bowl. They've got to beat Florida, and then they got to beat Louisiana Monroe if they want to get to a bowl. That's their plan. They know what's at stake. That's what they have to accomplish. Why do they want that? Well, Jimbo Fisher would love another 15 practices with his team. He's got a chance to work in some of his young players. He's got a chance to set the tone for 2018. No, DeAndre Francois is not going to be back for the bowl, but nevertheless, there's a lot at stake for Florida State, and they want to go to a bowl. That's why they rescheduled the Louisiana Monroe game. As for Florida, there's not much left there to play for, in all honesty. But let's be honest about one thing. There is a chance to spoil FSU's season and then some. Think about it this way. If Florida were to knock out Florida State in the swamp, then Florida State's game with Louisiana Monroe, which they rescheduled, would be rendered basically meaningless the following week. And certainly that would warm Gator fan. But bottom line for the Florida Gator football team, they want to know who their next coach is going to be. They are not going to a bowl. They don't want the other 15 practices. They want to just get away from football, heal up, get healthy. They are so beat up right now. It'll be interesting to see. But Florida and Florida State still have to play, and it is going to be at noon, and it is going to be on a national network, despite what some of the jokesters are saying. Stuart, let's go back to you.